So what is a relative frequency? Frequency means again and again, repeating value. Again and again, repeating value. That is what called frequency. Okay. What is relative? Relative means you are comparing with some other thing. Relative means comparison. Comparison with other thing or parameter. Thing or parameter. That is called a relative. Frequency means the repeating, most repeating value. Understood?
Yeah.
This value, this frequency is calculated when an experiment is performed. Actually, it was not experiment, it is random experiment. A random experiment was performed and relative frequency will be calculated is performed. The frequency of an event. What is an event? In that experiment, in this experiment, the outcomes is called event. The number of times the event occurred in the experiment. So for example, look at this example. In this example, so what is the total? 100. What is the frequency of head? 52. So that
100.
comparison, 52 by 100 is called relative frequency. Also, if you want to tell, then what is the tail frequency? Relative frequency, 48 by
100.
compared with 100. That is called relative frequency. It is also known as experimental probability. That what it is, this fraction is called, also it is named as also probability. Relative frequency gives an estimate of the probability of the event occurring. So it is an estimation, not exactly telling that the thing is going to happen. No one can guess. No one can guess what is going to be happen. What is going to be happen? No one can guess what is going to be happen. Okay, this is impossible. We can predict. We can only predict. Predict, it may be happen. In this way, you can predict the things. So that is what called estimate. Estimate means just we are estimating only. Okay. So therefore, relative frequency equal to number of times event occurred divided by number of trials. So let us consider this example. 100 times it was tossed. Look at the coin. The coin. A coin means, you know, it has two faces. One face shows head. Other face, that means opposite face shows tail. Okay. One coin was a coin. A coin means how many coins? Only one coin. Tossed how many times? 100 times. It is same as taking 100 coins. Taking 100 coins. 100 coins. Taking 100 coins and tossing at a time. 100 coins tossing at a time is same as tossing one coin 100 times. Just wait, I got a call. Just read it. So understood? This 100 times tossing a coin is same as tossing 100 coins at a time. This was same, and you know how to calculate the frequency. We just calculate. So what is the first question? What is the Relative frequency of a head. Tell me answer. What is
52
relative?
over 100, that is 13
Yeah,
over
52
25.
over 100. Yes, correct. Tail, 48
48
by
over
100.
100,
Yeah, what is the sum of relative frequency?
1.
So 52 plus 48 by 100, okay?
Yeah.
So how much
100
that
by
it will
100.
be? 100 by 100, which is 1.
1.
1. So what is the theoretical probability of head? Theoretical probability of head is 1 by 2. Why? Because it has two faces. Theoretical probability means actually taking only one head. Okay?
Okay.
So 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means two things happened on that. What is the sample space of coin tossing? Coin tossing, you will get either head or tail. Okay. So what is N of S? N of S means cardinality of S, or number of elements in the set S. How many elements in the set S? Head and tail, only 2. So write down 2. So what he wants the head probability. So probability of head is only one thing out of 2. So 1 by 2 is the probability of that thing. Now look at the next example 7. In example 7, it says data for the past 50 years giving the number of days in the month of September on which it rained is shown in the table. Estimate the probability next September it will rain on. So look at the total frequency is how much? Between 12 to 14. What is the chance of 12 to 14? 1
1
out of how
over
much?
50. 50.
Out of 50, yes. Okay, this is the chance of this 1 by 50. Next question. More than 8 days. More than 8 days. More than 8 days means everything you should include it. Look at the table. I will tell you about the table. Number of days raining and the frequency is from 0 to 2. 0 means no rain and 2 means 2 rainy days. Next value 3 to 5. From 3 rainy days to 5 rainy days. Next value 6 rainy days to 8 rainy days. More than 8 means which one you should conclude? You can take
After 8.
9 to 11, 12 to 14, 15 to all are included. It is more than 8, right?
Yeah.
It is more than 8 rainy days. It was included. So that means these values are to be added together. 2 plus 1 plus 1, how much their frequency?
4.
4. 4 out
Over
of
50.
50. That is the answer for getting more than 8 rainy days. Understood? Yeah. Next, less than 3 days.
You need to simplify that, right?
Not needed that simplification. Just write
Okay.
down if you want to simplify it, you can do that. You can
Okay.
tell in decimals also, no problem.
Okay.
If it possible. Next, less than 3 days. Less than 3 days means only you can take only 21. Less than 3 days means only this one possible. It is 3 to 5 days and 6 to 8 not possible, not possible. It was not asking in the question. Only the first one. So the answer is 21 out of 50. Okay?
Yes.
Understood? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Answer this question. 5 or less of 5 days. 5 or less 5 days.
17 plus 21 over
Yes.
50.
21 plus 17 out of 50. How much is that?
38 out of 50.
Yes, you can cancel that. 19 out of 25.
25.
Understood?
Yeah.
Next question. Example 8. A group of 12-year students were a group of year 12, that means class 12. Students were surveyed regarding their type of license, and the results were recorded in the below. License type, no license. L plates, P plates, and P plates red, P plates green. Okay, generally both are called P plates, whether red or green. And no license and license. No license tables. So let me know the relative frequency of this no license. Can you tell me? 15 out of how much?
80. 80.
Yeah, 80, correct answer. You can cancel in 5 table. 3 times, 16 times, 3 by 16. What is about L plates? 22 out
22
of
over 80.
80. That means, 2 table you can cancel. 11 times. 11 times out of 40.
40.
And what about this one? 40 out of 80. So this will be 1 by 2.
1 over 2.
3 out of 80. Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many students were surveyed?
80.
80. Yeah. Complete the relative frequency column in table above. We done that. Next, simulation. A simulation is a mathematical model that presents a real experiment of situation. Simulations may involve calculations, computers, coins, dice, random number tables. Simulations are useful tool when the real experiment is time consuming or costly. Events are modeled so that simulated outcomes closely match real world outcomes. Simulations means it's a like acting things. It was not real. It was like kids playing with the cards. Actually, they are not real cards, right? Those are called real cars. Those are called simulation cars. Consider the following simulation to determine the gender, male or female, of newly born baby. Either use the ran function to calculate, ran ash function to calculate. Assign number below 0.5 represent the female babies. So the probability is 1 by 2, and probability for a male, female is 1 by 2, 1 by 2. This is often denoted by 0.5. 1 by 2, how did you get 1 by 2? Only two genders
There's
he
only 2.
mentioned, male and female. So sample space will be yes. If you want female, then one choice out of 2. If you want male, one choice out of 2. So that will be probability will be 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Or toss a coin, let tails represent female babies, head represent male babies. This is called simulation, okay? Assuming the things like that. That is called simulation. Next, complete 10 trials of this simulation and record your results in the below table. What is tally, frequency, relative frequency? 10 trails. Complete 10 trails of this simulation and record your results in the table below. What is frequency of female?
2. 1 over 2.
First, tell me relative frequency.
1 over 2. Like we've done this in the class in school. What we did was use the calculator and then tally and then write the
Yes, you can
frequency and
do this
relative
frequency
frequency.
table, okay, given values.
Yeah.
Okay? You can fill
Yeah.
10 trails and 20 trails
Yeah.
and whatever it is. Now theoretical probability. Okay. Rate these events as certain, likely, unlikely. So you have to use these 3 words for the following sentences. What is certain? Certain means definitely happening. Definitely happened things are called certainly. Likely means 50-50 chances. Unlikely means not happening. And impossible also, or even chances. Impossible also you should use. Impossible means not, at any cost it was not happening. Even, or you can also use even, unlike, use these words. The sun rise tomorrow, right? Which one you use? Certain, right?
Certain.
Certain.
Yeah.
Next, a year having 465 days. Impossible.
Impossible.
Next. Sample space, I already told you what is a sample space. A collection of all outcomes in the experiment or random experiment is called sample space. He gave some examples also, tossing a coin. So what are the outcomes in a tossing a coin? Head or tails. And probability, definition of probability. What is favor to you? You should mention in the numerator. What was happening in the entire event, that is what called samples. In the denominator, what is that? It is S, N of S. So impossible event has probability 0. Certain probability has probability 1. For example, tell me one impossible thing. Sun rises in west. It is impossible, no? So such kind of things are, their probability is 0. If sun rises in the east, that is definitely happening thing, so its probability is 1. Okay? The sum of probabilities, remember this is very important. Sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. Sum of all probabilities in a sample space, is equal to 1. Understood? Remember this one. 1 means 100% in percentages. The probability of an event must lie between 0 1. Between 0 1 and also includes 0 and 1. 0 and 1 also both are included. If it was probability was 0, then you can say it is impossible. If probability was 1, then you can say it is certain event. All probabilities are calculated as fractions or decimals ranging from 0 to 1, or in percentages from 0 to 100. It is not possible to have the probability event as 2. That means more than 1 is not possible for probability. So this is the condition. So 0 is always less than or equal to probability is less than or equal to 1. That means 0 is also included and 1 is also included in the probability. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, if it was 0, this is very important. If it was 0, then you can say those events are impossible. Okay. If it was 1 by 2 probability, then you can say even chances. Even chances means 50-50 chances. If it was more than 1, you can say it is likely event. Okay. And almost certain means it was very close to certain. Unlikely means it was very unlikely. That means very close to 0. Unlikely means very close to, so far from 0 and very close to even chances. Then you can say unlikely. Very unlikely, unlikely, even chances, likely, almost certain, certain. Okay, now we will discuss some examples. Let's read the question. A jar contains 12 red. A jar contains 12 red, 7 yellow, 8 white, 13 black. jelly beans. If a jelly bean is randomly selected from the jar, okay, select one jelly bean. Select one jelly bean from the jar. Find the probability that it is green. How many green jelly beans are there?
0.
Green.
There's no green.
Green is not
It's
there.
0. Yeah.
So 0. That means impossible. What is that? Impossible.
Possible.
0. 0. Red.
12 out of 40.
Yeah, 12 out of total
40.
how many jelly beans?
40. 40.
20, 20, 40. Yeah, if possible, you can cancel this fraction. You can cancel in 4 table, 3 out of
Yeah.
10.
3 over 10.
Or you can also write 0.3. Not red. Not red. Calculate red.
Add up the
Calculate red.
rest of
Rest of the red.
13 plus 7 plus 8 over
Okay, I will
40.
tell you one shortcut. Okay, do it 1 minus 12 out of 40. What you are doing? You know that sum of all probabilities is 1. You are subtracting this red jelly beans from 1. That means you are selecting except red and remaining all jelly beans. Okay?
Yeah.
Understood? Yes. It will be, it is 3 by 10. We already calculated this red color jelly beans. It is 7 out of 10, which is equal to 0.7. Understood?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Individually, we will perform this question. Okay? Don't worry. Yeah. Tell me except red. Don't take red one. Tell me except red one. 13 plus
13 plus 7 plus
7
8.
plus 8 out of 40.
40.
40. How much is this?
30. 32.
This is 28, no?
Uh, yeah, 28. 28 over 40.
You can cancel in 4 table. Look at the similarity of the answer. If you don't want, then you can subtract from 1. Okay?
Yeah.
Then it will give you a direct answer. Next, what he said. Black, yellow, or red? Yes. Take black, 13, plus what is yellow? 7, and or red. Or means plus, okay, in mathematics. Or means plus. Yes, tell me red. 12. Look at this. Black is how much? 13. Yellow is how much? 7. Red is how much? 12. Total 40. How much is this? 20, 12. 32 by 40. You can cancel 4 table. 8 out of 10. Again cancel 2 table. 4 out of. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. R means plus in mathematics. Every time. Okay, solve this example 11. When rolling a die, what is the probability as a percentage correct to 1 decimal place? Rolling a die means what is the sample space? Can you tell me what is the sample space if a die was rolled?
1, 2,
You
3,
can
4, 5,
1,
6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what he wants? Even number. Let E equal to even number.
3 over 6.
Event of getting. You have to write the steps also. Event of getting even number. And now probability of E is Yes, tell me the sample space. Even number means 2, 4, 6. Yes, you are correct. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many chances in the numerator? 3. How many chances in the denominator? 6. How much is this? 1 by 2. Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. A number less than 6. So let it say f. F equal to number less than 6. So now probability P of f equal to, what is the number less than 6? 1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3,
4,
4, 5.
5. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be 5 out of 6. Got it?
Yeah.
Did you see all this information or not?
No, I didn't see any.
Oh my God. Okay, okay. So again, I will tell you in a brief. If you went to a fancy store, okay, if you went to a fancy store, there you can find like 2 boxes of 100 rupees cost or 100 rupees dollars. You can pick 2 boxes. Okay, these 2 boxes together is called a pack. If you open this box, you can find 27 red cards. If you open the other box also, you can find 27 black cards. Of these 27 red cards, you can have 26 red and 1 joker. Of these 27 black cards, 26 black and 1 joker. Okay. So numerically, you will have only 52 cards in the pack. 52 cards in the pack. So 52 cards pack is divided into 4 suits. Look at this. Why it was called suit? Because all are having same symbol. Of these 52 cards, 26 are red, 26 are black. Of these 26 red, this is called hearts, and this is also called Artin by the illiterate people. How many cards are there? 13 hearts. And 13 diamond cards. This is also called diamond. In black color, you can find 2 symbols. The first one is club. It is also called calaver. And the other symbol is called spade. It is also called spade. And they are 13, 13 each. Of these 13 cards, you can find ace denoted with capital A, second card, third card, fourth card, fifth card, sixth card, seventh, eighth, and ninth and 10th. So totally how many number cards you can find in a pack, in a suit? 9 number
9.
cards, 9. And Jock, Queen, King. So these Jock, Queen, King together are called picture cards or face cards. And these are called 9 number cards. And these picture cards, including with A, it is called honor cards. Okay, this is a brief description about the pack. And for continuing classes, we will discuss the remaining concepts and problems. Okay,
Okay.
that's all for today. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you.